Peace and love and blessings, family. Um, so I made a video talking about raising your ka or your energy, your kundalini energy, raising energy up your body, energy that your soul can use and utilize, right? Uh, as far as how to do that, I didn't necessarily go into it. So I have 11 different ways that I've at least figured out that you can raise that kind of energy. It doesn't mean it's exclusive. It's not that these are the only ways that you can raise up your ka or chi, whatever you prefer to call it. It's not necessarily the name. It's what it represents, the energy that you can raise up. Ways to do that, I didn't go over, but it's, a lot of different ways. So tap in how you tap in based on, your personality and what you feel when you do certain things. But these are some things that has worked not just for me, but for others, and that I feel to share, based off of that heart chakra space. um, so number one is, oh, and also the reasons for why you want to do this. If you to raise, you want to look at the other video if you haven't seen it, but you will be able to be stronger mentally. You will be able to be balanced mentally. You will be able to be, I wouldn't say one with your emotions, but you will be able to understand or understand and be able to really grasp the concept of emotions and how you can work with it for it to benefit you, by building up this energy. And then you're able to receive downloads, codes, transmissions, a lot of different things once you tap into higher aspects of your mind and you build up your energy, your Kai, into higher realms of existence. So, in order to do that, one thing that you want to do, take your time, right? Take life slow. Do not rush through this experience. Do not rush through this process. Allow yourself that time to learn, gather, grasp of the information, and accept all of the experiences that you have obtained throughout, throughout. Take that time because time is funny. Time is flexible. Time is kind of what you make it. They always say, well, time flies when you're having fun. But if, you're not having fun, time is slow. So what is time really? So slow things down. Do not try to avoid multitasking. Do those things, and that is that's one of the most important aspects. Take your time, slow down, whatever that means for you, right? Uh, you should be getting a very, 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 very good amount of sleep. Sleeping is important. This is how I look at sleep. When I'm asleep, I'm awake. When I wake up, I'm asleep. You can get so many things done in your sleep, in your dreams, if you intend to do that in a specific way. Have an intentional sleep. Sleep to heal. Sleep to regenerate. Sleep to have restful sleep. Don't just fall asleep. Have an intent behind your sleep. And when you wake up, if you're a person who remembers your dreams, write that down. Those aspects are important. Not only that, it's good for the body and all of these other things, and it's just you rest. Especially if you can tap into those aspects and have healing dreams. Oh, you in there. You in there. You definitely in there. So, it's not really about the time. Everybody has a different time schedule. Some people 9 hours, some people can sleep 12 hours and still be tired. But it's about that intent and what usually works for you. Maybe 6 to 9, 7 to 9, shoot, 7 to 10 for some people who figure it out for you, but have that intent to have be well rested or to heal in your sleep or to uncover a mystery in your dreams. Sleep is important to raise up your ka. You can build up that in your dreams. You can have healing ceremonies while you sleep. You can be blessed by so many ways you can go with that in your dreams. But can you do that when you wake up? So, uh, breathing is important, whether you want to call it meditation or not. Breathing is a form of meditation. Is going to be the third way that you can raise your ka. And I think all of them are important, but breathing is very important because that's the actual energy. When you breathe in, you breathe in life. That air comes from the mother. That air comes from the tree. That air is for you. And that's really all you need to survive in a healthy environment, not in a toxic environment. That's not going to work. But in a healthy environment, air is really all you need, and everything else is extra. You know, um, but breathe. And a good way to, again, everything is about intent. So if you're breathing and meditating, you are focusing on your breath. You're working on so many different things. You're working on your mind because your mind is focusing on breathing and how you're breathing. You should be try to breathe into your stomach. As you breathe, allow that air to slowly go in your stomach. It should expand. Try to do it. It'll be easier to do it, lay it down. You should feel your stomach actually puff up and your chest shouldn't move. It relieves stress on the neck, on the chest, and it allows you to get more air in and it raises your ka. Starts from the root all the way up like that snake. So, breathe, meditate. I like doing it with my eyes closed because I can really focus and I can see and tap in. But I also do it when I walk. I also do it when I exercise. I do it when I run. I do it when I do it when I wash dishes. You can always focus on your breathing, but sometimes you want to try to see if you can do it when you can close your eyes and sit still, but not everybody can do that at a particular stage. So if you have to walk to breathe or focus on it, it doesn't matter. You're still meditating, you're still breathing, which is very important. And when you take in those breaths, let's say you forget or your mind wanders, that's okay because when you become aware of that and take it back and focus, you're working on so many. You're first of all, you become aware that you lost track, and then you bring that focus back, and again, your mind is becoming stronger and balanced through just that practice. There's so many different things that are happening that you don't see, but if you continue this practice, it'll have a lot of benefits for you. Um, Tai Chi, Tai Gong for which I haven't really tapped in, but it's all energy work. You don't have to put a specific name to it. But all of these types of sciences that work with energy and flow, um, is amazing for building your car, which I'm in the process of learning now, and I'll have more updates and information and downloads soon. But that kind of energy work is amazing. So if anybody knows how to do that, please help me tap in. Acupuncture, Reiki, any kind of healing body work on, that's going to be five. Uh, let's see, um, like your diet, um, your diet, and this may be an unpopular opinion because the diet is such a touchy subject. Um, because of a lot of different things. But as far as your diet is concerned, we the most important thing about your diet is to be intentional and conscious about what you're eating, putting into your body, putting into your being, putting into your essence, and being able to transmute certain things and not be too caught up in a religious form of diet. So, as far as a vegan diet, it is very, very good to intake plants and to try to limit your meat intake. However, there may be times that your body or your soul or your spirit needs or wants meat or the protein. And that is not bad. It is a part of this experience. As beings of as beings, we are able to transmute that energy. That's why all or most religions have a form of prayer because you can change that energy or that frequency based on what you put into it. So that's why everything is intent. The herbal diet or the vegan diet isn't going to help you if you're not being intentional with it or if you're not going about it the right way or doing it for the right reasons. It's all about intention and it's all about balance. A simple prayer before you eat or consume whatever you're going to consume or kill or hunt because that is a part of this experience so you can't feel bad for that, but it's all about balance and how you treat that. As far as something as simple as just an example, but you come up with your own remedy and your own recipe. I know that y'all may have had some Lord's Prayer or something that your Christian background may have brought up, but you can transmute that and create your own thing. So maybe, uh, what I'm about to consume. I'm not the one who killed you. I didn't harm you. I didn't destroy your family. I mean, I need you for your protein. As far as anything I may be able to do to help or assist you along your trip, whatever. You pray to the spirit of that because that spirit is still you. But if you just treat it with disrespect and you don't have an intent, that's the issue. All right. So it's really about balance. But fruits and vegetables and herbs and different things like that are medicine. Those things are healing properties, minerals, all of those things. So just be conscious in a way about your intake of all of your intake, not just food, but what you see, hit all of the senses. Be very conscious of that, not just the food. Um, keep your mind strong. Uh, keep your mind strong. How that means to you. Meditate, read, take walks, talk to people. Um, talking to people, it's definitely balancing. That's kind of a separate one, but you keep your mind strong, um, however you see fit. You know, people go to the doctors and different things like that. If that's something you need, fine. But there's also different kinds of professionals for different fields, as far as mental health or you know behavior, all of these different health fields. So we have to make sure that we treat our mentality as a health uh, conscious thing. So make sure that you're staying on top of your mind. I might have to do a different video on the mind, but the mind is important. Very, very, very vital resource. Your mind is all. This is a mental game. You can't get nowhere without what you created. So what's in front of you is, yeah, we did this. Um, so I'll have a video on the mind, but um, yeah, as far as that, uh, well, being outside, being outside, sun gazing, taking in the energy of the sun, definitely. Not when the sun is at its peak, but when the sun is uh, either setting or starting to rise. Look directly into it. It's going to increase energy, or just all of your energy, but definitely in the pineal gland or your third eye chakra. And have that intent. Don't just do it. Have the intent of what you're doing. Your mind is the tool. Your mind is a key. Everything else is resources for you to tap into that. But it's really your mind. But you these are ways that you tap into it. That's why I say there's so many ways that you can tap in, and then it's your mind is very important. But go into the sun and sun gaze. Don't be too crazy with it, especially if you're not a sun person like that. But get some sun. Yeah, and nature. Nature. Um, nature is a big part. All different kinds of nature. The earth, um, grounding, being able to allow your body to feel the earth and allow your positive ions to be balanced by the negative ions of the earth. So just touching it with your hands, allowing your feet to touch it, laying in it, uh, the grass, whatever, however you can make that bond or make that communication to actually uh, tap into that balancing, healing energy, that Ka building energy. You have to figure out how to ground and interact with the earth. And there's a lot of different ways. Crystals You people think that crystals are just rocks or stones, but where do these rocks and stones come from? Or these crystals come from? Where do these energy forces come from, and what are they? Crystals aren't rocks. Rocks are the bones. What are these crystals? What are these minerals? You know, some aren't from this planet. They're discovering this in books. You know what I mean? But you should tap in yourself and discover them. But there's crystals that aren't from here. What are those crystals? Those crystals figure you tap into the crystals. See what those energies is an energy force of the earth. Those are what that's what the crystals are. So tap into it and see what they do for you. Learn about them. I can give you a good book. Dope book. So, nah, this is the shop. This one. This has info in it on crystals. The Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. See that? The Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. And it's got like, it's going to put you on, it's going to tell you, look, I can't get y'all everything. You're going to have to do some of the work yourself. But you get this book, you're going to understand what these crystals really are and what they can do and how they can help you heal and balance. So get this, and it's actually I haven't even got into the other ones, but it's I got a set of three for like, and y'all probably want to get it now before the price go up, but it was like three of them for $40, 38.99 exactly on Amazon. So, and it's a lot, like it's like yeah, it's a lot. It's so many crystals. Like once, man, look, a lot of information. So tap into this. If you want to know about crystals, I'll try to drop some more information, but y'all gotta do that word tap in. Um, and what else? Once you build your energy up, once you build your car, do not willingly release it. And what it is your sacred energy. However you release that, if it's not for your benefit, you are being used as food. You're being manipulated by your emotions and your mentality in order to drain you. Whether this is the media you're giving your attention to, whether this is something in your phone that you shouldn't, that you're giving attention to, the most important and the easiest way to drain your energy is giving your sacred fluid energy uselessly away or giving that up uselessly. Now you don't want to go overboard, but you if you're a man, definitely women. I wouldn't know. You will probably I don't know if it's the same way. I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure I could probably build it up quicker. But men definitely, if you try and tap in, you gotta raise up your sacred energy. You can't be releasing left and right. Period. That's your energy. That's what you're doing all the work for. That's that energy. That's that energy that has to build all the way up here and keep going if you raising up your car to build that creative force, that God force. And then you won't need this, I wouldn't say that. It's other things and other aspects that we have to work on. But we'll have that energy to do it, right? So this one is kind of long, but useful. So if this video resonated with you, if you feel that you can benefit from it, if you've gained something from it that you think somebody else may be able to, somebody that you know, please, definitely share the information, spread the information, and don't just take what I say at value, or anybody on the internet, or just anybody you talking to. If anything that I'm giving to you, I'm either, that's why I give you the book. You know what I'm saying? If anything I'm giving somebody, it's information that you can obtain and experience for yourself. I just want to help those tap in to utilize that, right? So don't take everything I say, but if some things resonate with you, use that. If some things don't, use that. If something else you have tapped into, share that. And we all learn from each other and build from each other, right? So uh tap in, try to utilize and use these things and see where it leads. And if these things have helped you, please share it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, whatever you feel would be beneficial for the next person, right? But other than that, sending love and peace, light, raise up your Kai. You're gonna feel balanced. Will things come up? Yes, but you will have that inner he. You will have that Ka to still move. So, y'all have a good one.